Doing a Loci mechanism. They tell us that they've given us a schematic drawing of a mechanism consisting of crank OA connecting to rod BC and swivel guide E. The position of center points O on the drawing sheet, so that's this point over here. Then they say specifications, the positions of center point O and swivel guide E are fixed, so meaning they don't move. Connecting rod BC is pin jointed to crank OA at A. Okay, motion crank OA oscillates through 180 degrees on center point O as connecting rod BC slides freely through swivel guide E. Instructions: draw scale 1:1 the given schematic drawing of the mechanism, trace the Loci generated by point B and by point C for one oscillation of crank OA, show construction. So we're going to start by drawing this over here. So just give me 1 second, my cat wants to get out the room. Okay, so we're going to start by drawing this over here. So the first step would be to take your ruler and just draw a line going straight through this 0 point, this 0 point over here. Okay, just like that. You're then going to take your compass, which will then have a radius of 40 as specified on your instruction sheet over there. So you're going to take your radius 40 and you're going to just draw a semicircle all around your line like that. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to draw a line across over here. Okay, that is your middle line over here. And then you're going to draw a line of 15 going up. So let's just measure 15. So it'll be over there. And once you have that point, you're going to bring a light little line across. Okay, because we're trying to get our E point. They say E is at a measurement of 60 from the middle line here. So we're going to take our ruler. We are going to measure 60. Where we have 60, we're going to put our point E. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler and through point E and the top of your circle, you're just going to make a light little line for now. And you'll label this point A. You're then going to measure 100 from A to C. From A past E, which will become C. So that will be 100 over here. And there will be your C line. And then 10 from this point over here. And the reason why is because that will become B. Okay. Then I just want to make the lines that need to be solid, and then we'll continue. Okay. And it will look like this over here. So now we know when we have a circle, the next step is to normally section it. So that is exactly what we are going to do. We're going to just section the circle quickly. So there we have circle. There we have part of our section. And then we'll have a section here. And then at this point over here as well. Okay, so you must always use your 360-degree set square. Okay, once you have all of your section points, what you're then going to do is you're going to take the next point through point E. So you'll see that that point will go through point E here, past point C. Okay, just like that, you'll see there's a light little construction line. And then what you're going to do is you are going to take your ruler and you're going to measure 11 on that line. Okay, and the reason why will be 11, 10. Okay, you're going to take your ruler and you're going to measure 10 at that line, not 11. Okay, just like that over there. So you'll have your point over there. Okay, so when you raise this one, You're then going to do the exact same thing at the next point. You're going to take your ruler. At this point, you're going to take it through point E, and then I just want to draw that line, and then we'll continue. Okay, so here we've got our next line. Now, one thing I want you to notice is that I've extended it a bit here and here. So from the point of the circle, you will measure 100, all right? And then on these last back lines here, you will measure 10. So like the B point over there. Okay, so just make sure you do that as well, and I'll explain why as soon as we're finished. Okay, so just keep your points where you can see them. Okay, and you're basically going to do that with every single point of the circle through point E, right up until the last one over here. So I'm going to do that with all the lines, and then we'll continue. Okay, when you've done that, your page should look something like this. You'll also notice that I've labeled each of these points in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the reason why we do that is so that we can connect our points and show the movement that we have in this mechanism. Okay, so try and make yours neater. That's very terrible of me. But basically what this one here is showing, okay, is we have BC. So as this turns here, that turns somewhere else. So do you see how when that turns, that point will become that point over there? Then it turns again, and then it has a point over there, right? And what you're showing over here is the movement of the end of the stick. So when this OA moves forward, the B goes to that point over there. So basically all you're showing on a mechanism is how it moves, and you're showing its movement. Okay, so once you've connected all your dots, you'll see that you have your movement over here and your movement over here. And that's all they want from you in this drawing here. So it seems a little bit confusing, but it's actually quite easy. So I hope this helped you.